You are the first West Point graduates of the golden age of America. This is the golden age, I tell you. Promise. We're in a new age. This is the golden age.
Yeah, President Trump there touting American success during his commencement speech to graduates of United States Military Academy at West Point. I want to talk to someone who was actually their Republican Tennessee congressman and West Point graduate himself, Mark Green. Congressman, you heard the president there yesterday talking for about an hour, a wide range of topics. What was your overall reaction to his message?
Well, I love the way the president just praised the graduating class. First time I've ever seen this happen, but he invited certain members up when he was talking about, the football team. He brought the quarterback up. And when he talked about a young West Point graduate that day who had broken an international record, brought him up on stage. I mean, it was just really cool. I think the overall theme, though, was really about our military will now focus exclusively on winning our nation's wars. He talked about the money that was being spent to equip them with the latest technology. He talked about how recruiting had just shot through the roof since he arrived as commander-in-chief, and a lot of other things. It was a great speech.
Yeah, one other thing he talked about was promising to enhance U.S. security. Take a listen to something he had to say.
I think you'll like this. I announced that we are officially building all in America, made in America, designed in America. We're the only ones that could do it because we're the only ones with the great technology. We're building the Golden Dome missile defense shield to protect our homeland and to protect West Point from attack. And it will be completed before I leave office.
Congressman, you are chair of Homeland Security Committee and on Foreign Affairs. When do you think that the Golden Dome can be finished? Because it seems like a pretty aggressive timeline to do it by the time President Trump leaves office.
Yeah, that is a very aggressive timeline. But to me, you look at Kennedy and putting a guy on the moon, it met his timeline. It's just all about leadership. And if anybody can push the system to get it done in time, it's Donald Trump. We have the technology to do this. The Chinese now have hypersonic missiles that they've tested with incredible accuracy. It is far, far overdue for the U.S. to build a defense shield over our country.
You know, the president also talked about America's success on the world stage. During his speech, he also said this. I'll remind you really quickly.
I just got back from the Middle East, and I was at, as you know, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, UAE, and I will tell you, they said, all three leaders, great leaders of those three nations, they all said the same thing. The United States of America is hotter now than we've ever seen it.
When you heard the president talking there, certainly his visit last week, how do you think the president has changed, our view from our adversaries and our allies abroad?
Yeah, it's interesting. I got to sit next to and meet the Minister of Defense of Qatar while we were at the speech. And so we're both reacting to the president's speech. And when he said that, the Minister of Defense and his attaches and folks were like, absolutely, America's back. It's, look at what happened in the Middle East under Joe Biden's administration. We basically stiff-armed Saudi Arabia, stiff-armed the UAE, stiff-armed Qatar, and made friends with Iran, the big destabilizer. And it caused an imbalance of power in the Middle East, which resulted in Hamas invading Israel. The Houthis firing and disrupting shipping through the Red Sea and into the Mediterranean. So we've got a president now that's well respected. Again, those recruiting numbers are just an example of that, but respected on the world stage by these foreign leaders.
Congressman, I'm out of time, but I just really quickly want to ask you on the flip side of that, is there any concern for you of the, criticism that some have said that we have upset some of our allies, our strongest allies, I think of Canada, most notably?
Yeah, it's interesting. Canada and Mexico have responded very nicely to the president, and they're doing more to secure their own borders. And, Mexico is now working very closely with us on some, stuff with the cartels. So look, President Trump's a tough negotiator, and he tees it up by making some statements of where he ultimately will land if they don't cooperate. So people are responding.
All right, Congressman, thank you so much for your time. Republican Tennessee Congressman Mark Green, thank you again. All right, Americans remembering and honoring fallen U.S. soldiers who served their country in this Memorial Day weekend.